Y'all know what time it is. It's the one and only RDOTT with the infamous COOKOFF. And this is the Rich Already podcast, man. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, they rich. Already. We rich, they rich, stay rich, stay rich. Already. Get rich, stay rich, we rich, stay rich. Already. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. Already. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. Already. We rich, they rich, stay rich, stay rich. Already. Get rich, stay rich, we rich, stay rich. Already. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. Rich already, not just meaning it well.
Yes. Y'all now rocking with the best on COOKOFF.
And it's RDOTT.
And y'all now tuned in to Rich Already podcast for the long-awaited part 2 of relationships.
Yeah. Like COOKOFF said, part 2 of relationships, long awaited. Last time we did relationships, we played a game called Mentally Stimulate Me, I believe it was called. We had, two ladies with us, Donita, who will be joining us shortly, and we had Sweet Pea, who's behind the scenes right now. So for the moment, it's just gonna be me and COOKOFF, you know what I'm saying, talking about this relationships, touching on some topics and stuff we didn't get to talk about previously.
And also, everybody out there, if y'all want to chime in, y'all can also call. We're taking calls also. Tell them what the number is, RDOTT.
Yeah, the number is 347-989-8448. That's 347-989-8448. If you want to call in and chime in, fellas and ladies, we can make this a little fun experience, talking about these topics, these situations or whatever, so both the males and females could get their take and thoughts on what we about to get into. You know what I'm saying? So
right now, as far as relationships go, what's your intake about a bougie chick? Everybody talk about the climate about bad and bougie.
Bad and bougie,
that and the third, you know what I mean?
Bad and bougie, a bougie chick. I don't know, I guess where we come from, you know what I'm saying, the BX, New York, bougie chicks is, well, my definition of bougie chicks is chicks that think they put themselves on a high horse, they're too good for niggas to even talk to or get a time of day to even have a little conversation, whether or not the dude is trying to shoot his shot or not, you know what I'm saying? They just
stuck up?
Yeah, stuck up when they know they ain't really got too much going on for themselves, their damn self, you know what I'm saying?
But they bad.
They might be bad. They might be bad as far as physical, you know what I'm saying? And their mental might be bad too, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bad can go a lot of ways when you talk about women, you know what I'm saying? So, it ain't just the physical.
Not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good.
It's some that's bad that is good, but still, they may think they above, hold things above their standards or what they are or whatever, but.
Alright, so you think, with that attitude, you think they'll be single or they still, have somebody that they involved with?
I mean, the ones that may consider themselves bad and bougie in that aspect, or maybe stuck up, or whatever the case may be, they might be single. You know what I'm saying? Then they might just be looking for somebody that got bread to come up off. You know what I'm saying? And that's
back in the days, they used to say, "Don't play yourself, because you might find yourself by yourself." So usually that's how it goes with the bougie chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it do. It do. A majority of the time, but sometimes it's cool to have come across a bougie chick, because you can shit on them. It's lovely when you shit on them. You know what I'm saying? It's lovely when you shit on them.
It's lovely to shit on them. Huh?
Yeah, because they be so in their head and shit, thinking about this, thinking they that, so consumed with themselves that, you get them, and those will be the ones you do the dirtiest. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
they shit on them physically.
Huh?
Well, they shit on them physically, like
You mean shit on them
the Biggie interlude.
Want you to shit on
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That got something to do with relationships when you want to take it into like different fetishes people might have. You know what I mean?
That's
Right or wrong, you know what I'm saying?
That's another thing.
Yeah, but whatever happens behind closed doors, people do certain things, you
People
know.
do certain things. Behind closed doors, but I don't know about all that. You know what I mean? Like shitting and pissing. You know, that's a whole nother extreme. That's an extreme fetish right there. That's an extreme fetish. You know what I'm saying? But
You know what? It was far-fetched when I first heard it off the Biggie joint, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But then
that's crazy.
I found out we had a cousin that did something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So she used to have a dude call her over every, so often and call her specifically for that. And then,
shit on
yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Type of nigga that is. Man.
You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I guess, do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But usually...
Why would you even want to do what you do?
Yeah.
Like, yo, you still gonna have shitty smell on you, you know?
You might go take a shower or something. You go in the shower.
Nah, man. Nah.
That's what I'm saying. People, have different fetishes, but that was part of their, their system, their relationship, whatever.
Nah, I can't get down
You know
with
what
that.
I'm
I can't get jiggy with that. Nah, I can't get jiggy with that. For real. But another thing in relationships, like nowadays, a lot of people want to be in relationships based off what they see on TV again in society and shit. Like just recently, you had the Gucci man and his wife marriage on the TV, and people be like, "Oh, that's so nice. I want a relationship. I want to be married like that. You done held this girl down, or he just married this girl after he got out of jail.
She held him down.
She held him down." But it's I know it was things in their relationship that she probably did, like, that really showed her appreciation or her gratitude for him or whatever, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? People see these glamorous weddings and shit.
Think it's all a walk in the park.
Yeah, think it's all a walk in the park and think, oh, we could have that too. But then don't know the foundations of, being in a relationship, staying in a relationship and building on something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot of sacrifice, and some people say like they'd rather have loyalty over love. What you think about that?
Some people say they'd rather have loyalty over love.
Yeah.
I believe you can have loyalty. That means, you honest, you respect the person, but it's also good to have love. So me personally, I feel love will overpower the loyalty.
Love overpower loyalty. So love come first before the loyalty. I don't know. I mean, I think
you're gonna prove yourself and your loyalty before you fall in love. So vice versa. But then once that love is there, the loyalty still have to come, and that notch the loyalty down a notch. Cause boom, you're going far deeper into it. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
But I think loyalty and love should be equal. I don't think one should outdo the other, because loyalty, man, it shows the type of person you are towards your significant other or your partner or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Meaning you're willing to hold them down through whatever obstacles and pitfalls come up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna remain the same person. You're just gonna strive through it. You may have your takes or something you may not like or dislikes, but that loyalty should be equal to the love. But the love is like, love, like Tina Turner said, it's just a secondhand emotion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, love come and go. Love come and go, man.
Yeah, love can be a secondhand emotion, but love can't come
oh, but love ain't the same love. Everybody don't love the same way. Your definition of love and my definition of love may be different on whoever in a relationship or a couple or whatever. Their love may not be the same towards each other. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's love and loyalty is a big part in a relationship, and that it should be balanced out equally or whatever, because they go hand in hand to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like, we just referenced the Gucci man and his girl. That's loyalty right there. I don't know what type of love they have for each other, but I mean, I guess that's loyalty. She held him down for 3 years while he was locked up, and I guess he felt like she was a ride or die. You know
So
what
they
I'm saying?
getting married because of loyalty?
I mean,
What does loyalty transform into? Love, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she know who he is, whether she was with him before he was incarcerated or not. She with him now, and I'm pretty sure she had her share and her load of dealing with whatever they was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you say, oh yeah, she is loyal. I love her that much that man, she's still by my side.
For them 3 years or whatever, and we still be able to rock strong and get this money and invest it and whatever, and not really be about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I get what you're saying. It makes sense. When Donita get here or whatever, we'll get her take on that too.
All right, since you want to reference, Gucci Man, which is a rapper, let's reference Jay, and then the whole situation, or flip it and then talk about Beyonce. Like everybody talk about, I wake up like this and this and that. But the majority of them that's saying that is single. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, majority of them that is
maybe
single.
I don't know. Allegedly, I'm not sure.
Majority of the chicks that singing that I wake up like this and quoting Queen Bee and all that. Yeah, they be single, man.
So she got with the dude that drew up the blueprint.
Yeah.
Had the blueprint, put it out there, and she did everything right. If you think about it, she singing about put a ring on him. Jay did it. You know what I mean?
I think with them
she was married before she had any seeds.
I think with them too, they recognize each other's wealth. You know what I'm saying? Each other's wealth and what they both bring as far as wealth to the table and how they can rise. And you know what I'm saying? So that's a big example. I think that plays a big part, an example for.
As far as what, the finances?
Yeah, I mean for them, because that's
showing their status, both
their finances and their status, and also because of who they are and how much people look up to both Jay and Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think for them it's like I don't know, I ain't in a relationship, I don't know them like that, so I ain't gonna say they don't really love each other the way they do, but I think
what I'm saying, as far as a relationship, since, we took it from Gucci Man and them, I just took it to them. So basically what I'm saying, as far as a relationship, how she's singing about it, but she did it how it's really supposed to be done.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? She didn't, as far as Destiny Child and everything, as far as we know, she didn't have no kid.
Yeah.
Until she, put a ring on it. He put a ring on it. Boom. Yeah. Now she got 2, 3, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 2, 3 kids and
So the financial situation, people already knew her before she got with Jay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Just and vice versa. So yeah, she sung about it the right way. He drew up the little, like you said, blueprint and how they wanted, and I guess but I still think it plays a part to their status too, and showing an example to the black culture as well, like to show like, yo, this is how it should be done or could be done, and this is how you're supposed to keep it together. Because even in his recent album, he talked about him cheating and almost losing her and all of that, and she still, and this is when they was married, you know what I'm saying? So she still rocked out and still kept it strong, never put nothing out against him or, You know what I'm saying? Was never nothing in the social media. You wouldn't even know none of this if he didn't rap about it in his own shit or shit.
You know.
I mean, yeah,
You know what
man,
I'm
you know what I'm saying?
That's Jay-Z, man.
Yeah, man, of course, he gonna do what he do. But, I mean, like, yo.
Jay is the MJ of hip-hop right now. Is that equivalent to say that right now? Anywhere he go, he's going.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he gonna know. Everywhere he go around this world, he's going.
Yeah. But niggas ain't fainting for him though. Niggas ain't falling out when they see him. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't falling out. Chicks ain't falling out to the ground when they see him. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Step on stage, girl scream like a keeper.
Yeah, they ain't falling out for him like that. You know, Mike MJ, he had people falling out for him. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they saw him. I mean, yeah, man. Then you got as far as relationships, you got talking about.
You got Pap and Remy.
Yeah,
you put that out there.
Yeah, you got
Pap is a G. Salute for Pap.
Yeah,
man,
salute for Pap for that. Now that's another definition of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Which transformed that makes the love stronger because she did 6 joints. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
he could have been out here running wild doing anything. You know what I'm saying? He could have been running wild for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Still, but he held it down. You know what I mean? He married her while she was in. Well, they got married in the jail or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so he showed his loyalty. He showed how he was down for her, which is transformed into that love too.
He loved her that much because of loyalty. Right? Once again, we break it down to both of them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. He loved her that much because of the loyalty.
And now look, they're another power couple.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because then, as soon as they was on, the show, Love and Hip Hop, niggas was, black love.
Yeah.
Oh, I want black love. Oh, I need black love. I want black love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want what they see, but don't know what to do to keep it.
Keep it.
You know what I'm saying? Acquire it and keep it. You know what I'm saying? Ladies that may be listening, how do y'all acquire and keep that black love that y'all want and see? You know what I'm saying? Call in, talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, you know what I'm saying? Have you show that loyalty too? Or have your girl show that loyalty to you? Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people talk that loyalty but don't know what loyalty is. Some people talk love but don't know what love is. You know what I mean? Man, I mean, it's as simple as that. You know, like a lot of people want to get married. Marriage, man, to be honest, marriage is just a title and a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? So for all the people out there that want to get married, all the people that's listening, and all girls who say, "Oh, I want to be married. I want my man to marry me and propose." Listen, it ain't nothing but a title and a piece of paper. You know, and I mean, sadly to say, some chicks think, you know, when you do put that ring on it, they can have a tighter leash on you. You know what I'm saying?
Also, yeah, like I said before, to young lady Donita, there's a sense of entitlement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, marriage be like a sense of entitlement. You know what I'm saying?
To a certain extent.
It's just what's
Hey,
up?
I don't even know that.
You know, guess who walked in the door? Kaboom!
It's your girl Donita. Hey.
Right here. You good. What up? How you
What's
been?
going on, everybody?
What's going on?
Good. I've been good.
We got Donita back for part 2 of relationships, you know.
Of course.
We were just talking about, as far as relationships, we were just talking about defining a little bit of loyalty and love. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, I've heard some people say that they rather have loyalty over love in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And COOKOFF gave his take on that. I did too. So we want to hear what you say. Like, I believe that loyalty in a relationship, loyalty and love should balance each other out. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be one over the other, or love. It shouldn't be love over loyalty. It shouldn't be loyalty over love. It should be able to equal each other out, which going to transform them both pretty much. So what you think?
I agree. I feel like loyalty and love, they're hand in the glove and pretty much go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. If you have love, love follows with loyalty. And if you have loyalty and you don't have love, eventually, if you're going to continue to remain loyal, there's got to be something that's driving that loyalty.
But if the person is loyal, shouldn't that loyalty transform into love eventually?
There's got to be something driving that loyalty.
Right.
I'm not just going to stay loyal to you for no reason. There's got to be a reason, you know, why I want to continue to remain loyal to you.
So with that being said, before you came in, we had referenced Gucci Man and his wife that they just recently got married, and we was like, she showed loyalty by holding him down for them 3 years that he was in.
Yeah, she wanted that money.
Okay, so I was about to get to that with you, so you just jumped right to the chase. She wanted that.
Yeah.
She wanted that money, huh? So
Yeah,
she
let's
stayed
call
loyal
it
for them 3 years because she wanted that money,
Let's
huh?
call a spade, okay? He was
I
walking
hear
money
you.
bags, and she said, oh, okay, I'm going to go ahead and jump on that.
Let's
So,
see. Hold
Look
on.
like we
Mike.
got a caller.
We got a caller.
Hold
We're
on.
going to see what this caller got to say real quick.
Okay.
Hi.
Caller, what's up? What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Kinda Davis. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, the A is in the building. What's going on?
Hey, girl.
So what's up? What you got to say? You know, what you think? What you think about loyalty and love and relationships?
Let's see here. I think it's essential for sure. Love is everything, you know, not just towards everyone else, but also for yourself. Like self-love is a very important thing, and being loyal to yourself, having integrity for yourself, allows you to show up authentically. So, yeah.
Wow, that's very well put. I agree with that. You have to love yourself first before you can love anyone else. Absolutely.
So what's some things you loyal to? You ever been loyal in a relationship? You display loyalty, or your partner or whatever might have displayed loyalty over love, or vice versa?
Well, my take on that is, well, I'm engaged now, and one thing that I highly value is loyalty to myself and also to my fiance. And it took a while before I got to this point of just understanding the value of loyalty, especially, you know, relationships that I've had in my past where neither me or the other person was loyal to each other, and it was just so much.
So it was chaotic, huh?
Relationship. Huh?
I said, so it was chaotic, huh?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, chaotic, hurtful, you know, hurtful, and just a space that I shouldn't have been in.
Y'all sound like y'all was in an open relationship. That's what y'all sound like.
All right. Well, we got another call.
Without the title.
So
Without the title.
so with your
That's exactly what we were in.
with your fiance now, and y'all leading into your marriage, you prefer the loyalty over love, then?
Oh, okay. No. I mean, these are two separate entities here. Like, there's no, they're like mutually exclusive. But love is everything. So there's no loyalty without love, you know? So love, I can't even compare the two because they stand alone. You need both of them for a relationship to thrive.
True. Okay. We definitely.
That's my take on it, y'all.
All right.
Definitely keep tuning in to the Rich Already podcast. Thank you for your call. You know what I'm saying?
You're welcome.
You
You're welcome, man. Keep doing what y'all doing too.
All right.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Talk soon.
All right. We're gonna go into this next call. Caller, what's up? What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello. You got choked
You
up there.
alright?
What's up? You alright?
Yeah,
Need a
relationships
swig
is
of water?
a touchy subject. Alright, that what it is? Oh man, it's getting kind of hazy, huh? I know. Oh,
Oh, cold drop, You know,
Cold
you can
drop.
always call back, whoever that was. You can always call back and chime in, you know?
yeah, get it together, sip a little water. You know what I'm saying? Get into your little woosah moment. I know it's touchy about relationships. It's okay, love.
Man.
You know.
Oh, man. Alright, but yeah, okay. So yeah, loyalty and love is two separate entities and they go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other, because if you truly love me, you're going to be loyal to me. Because if you're not loyal, then you really don't love me. This is in my mind. You really don't love me, and then that means that I just either got to go crazy or I just got to get you up out of my
Go
circle.
together.
Because I
Go
can't trust
together.
you. If
All
you're
right.
not loyal, I can't trust you.
We're gonna take it. So Nova Lover, I got a question here. All right. How do you know, or when you know, you pick up the signs that the guy might be hinting around that he wants the yum yum?
Okay, hold on. What's
Like, okay, we dating
Yum
up.
yum. He wants some
Listen,
what?
he want to smash, yeah.
What's
What's
the
the
signs? How you know you're
Yeah.
picking up the signs?
Right.
How the female can tell?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. They
Yeah,
always,
yeah.
everybody wants it. Like, who don't want it? From the time you walk into the room and the dude look at you, he already know, yeah, I'm about to try to get some butt. Okay? And then if he's brave enough to come up to you and approach you, then that means, look,
Oh, okay. Go
I want the
ahead.
butt, and I'm going to go through the necessary steps to get it. I'm going to take you out to dinner. I'm going to say all of these sweet things. I'm going to buy you the flowers that you want.
Wine and dine.
I'm going to wine and dine,
Sweet
and
nothings
then
in the
eventually the
air.
draws is mine. So he don't really got a hint, because him talking to you just means, okay, this is eventually what I'm trying to boil down to.
All right, so it's vice versa for the female, right? As soon as the guy walk in the door, it's like bling, all eyes on me. They just know instantly. Yeah, I'm gonna give them that muff.
I don't know, because there's a lot of
A lot of
things
women
that
say that. I've heard them say that. Like,
some women, they just automatically know, okay, I'm gonna give him the drugs. And then you see a dude and you say, okay, he has the potential to get some drugs, but that's just based off of me looking at you. But if you open up your mouth and
right, I was
you
about
saying
to say
all
that.
the wrong stuff,
Yeah.
you have no type of swag whatsoever,
I heard that too.
and you just a coin, now you didn't turn me off. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
so you
nice
had
thing
potential
up.
to get it, but I have
Right,
to
you
see
just talk
where
yourself out of it.
Yes, I
Yeah.
have to see where your mind is. I have to see what you talking about first.
I don't know. I think I met one dude ever in my life that talked himself out of the yum yum.
When she had steak breath, she
No, he talked himself out of it. You know what I'm saying? He just, then like you said, don't know what to say and don't know how to finesse it. You know, he wasn't saying the right thing.
all you gotta do is give a simple smile and have a little conversation about
That's
something,
it.
make the person laugh, and you in there. Like,
Okay, so what's the craziest pickup line you heard somebody say?
the craziest pickup line
Mhm.
I've heard somebody say.
Yeah.
Oh. I had a dude try to just come up and steal the cart with me at Walmart, talking about what we getting today. I'm looking at him like,
Are you serious?
ain't getting
Recently?
recently.
Oh wow.
I thought he was trying to rob me at first, but I'm like, why are you so
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, that's different.
He just
That's
walked up
different.
on you. He was brave, huh?
Yeah,
He was
real
really
brave. Real brave.
Oh man. So what you
Nah.
think about
Wait, hold on. I heard somebody. He said, "How did he approach it?" He said, "Hey, hello, how you doing? Did your gerbil just die?" Like that. See, so
I got you
See,
smiling. Got you smiling and laughing.
see,
Yeah.
that's how you do it. Sometimes you gotta throw something crazy out there, outlandish, and it actually worked because
Conversation going,
you
yeah.
wound up getting her. You know what I'm saying?
To get the conversation going, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta come with whatever comes to mind. I mean, that's
You know
what
who that
it is.
was, right?
I mean, yeah.
Big
you told
Keith
me
from the
what-
group. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, that's that's what it is, though. You know, I mean, you just said you say something to make you smile and laugh, right?
Right.
And that'll get it going. You know, every woman like to smile and laugh. You know? So that's an opener. That's a good opener. You know what I'm saying?
I just think your approach needs to be normal though. You just can't come just approaching people just like a weirdo.
What if he a gimpy?
What if he get-
Yeah, like he walk like a permanent pimp. Like,
I just have to politely decline.
but what? Why would you decline?
I'm good.
Stupid.
Come on, man. You know why? They don't deserve to be in a relationship. Those,
He does deserve to be in a relationship, just not with me.
Oh, okay.
That's just not my preference. I don't like him.
I mean, how would that be anybody's preference,
Hey,
really?
there's somebody out there for everybody.
Alright.
Yeah, it is. It is. Obviously, it is. So, what you think about women shooting their shot? Not a lot of days now. I mean, it ain't. I ain't gonna just say nowadays, but even back, I never really heard of too many women shooting their shot at dudes. They look and eye gaze or give their hints like they want the dude to come and talk to them, but not a lot of women don't feel like they should have to approach the man or go get their number or talk to them, start a convo just to show them that they want them.
They need to
You ever
stop
been in
being
that
shy.
situation?
Stop being shy.
It's not even so much being shy, and I'm usually not the person that conforms to the social norms when it comes to the roles that they feel like men and women should play. But when it comes to this type of situation, I need to be the person that knows that you want me, and I need to be able to see how far you're going to be willing to go to get me. So with that being said,
As far as when you
I'm
first
gonna
make eye
reverse it.
contact,
I'm going to reverse it on you. If I want you, I'm going to make you come to me and get my number. I'm just going to give you the means to do it all. So I'm not going to directly just come on out and say, hey, babe, how you doing? Or, hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you. My name is.
Female listeners, what y'all think about that? What you think about shooting your shot at a dude? Have you ever shot your shot at a dude and have it went your way or it got turned down? What's up? Call up. 347-989-8448. But yeah, like a lot of females don't. They don't shoot their shot and then they think like, oh, that the guy should always be the one who approach or, oh well, I was giving him signs, I was looking at him or I was dancing and looking at him or whatever.
you have some females out there that's pretty bold that don't mind, shooting at the dude that they might be attracted to. You know what I'm saying? It's just how they might go about doing it. But usually with them it's different. It's like what you said about how society is. Usually the man always is, pursuing. You know what I'm saying? But when a woman does, it's kind of different. So then if a man get approached by a woman, it's like, huh?
What's
It's
wrong
an
with it?
angle, yeah.
Why are you trying to get
And
to
it
me?
shouldn't,
What's
it
wrong
shouldn't
with
be
it?
like
Trying to
that,
get
but
to me.
yeah. I don't wonder if it's that easy, you know?
Yes, and I think that men appreciate the woman more that they're with if they have to do these certain things to pursue it. Because if it just falls right in their lap, they're gonna take it for granted.
But if that happens, that doesn't mean that the female is promiscuous or she just know what she wants or like what she see.
Smashing on
Right.
the first night.
Uh,
Right? What's wrong with smashing on the first night?
What's wrong with smashing on the first night? I don't know that everything there is to know about a person on the first night. So I mean, it's different strokes for different folks. Maybe you don't. Maybe you
What y'all
don't
think
want
about
to know.
smashing on the first night? You know?
If you into the one nighters, then hey, have at it. But
It don't have to be a one night.
I don't know
If
nothing
you
about
smashing
smashing
on-
on the first night.
I've
If
never
you
known a
smashing
man
on
to
the
stay with a
first
woman and he smashed on the first night. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Sometimes it happens.
Have you ever had a one night stand and ended up with the girl after that one night?
Nah, you probably had a casual relationship. You know what I'm saying? You probably had a casual, you ain't wipe it up or say, hey, this is my girl.
Okay.
Later on down the road,
Because
but
in your
it might
mind,
have been a casual relationship.
I'm sorry, but if I'm a guy and I get it from a girl on the first night, in my mind, I'm gonna say, yeah, that was easy. Now, how many niggas she done did that with?
some fellas might think like that, and some might say, "Oh, that was alright. I'm gonna try it out again."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some niggas look at some dudes may look at it as a little more respect for the woman because she's open enough to be like, yo, I'm gonna give it to you the first night. That's what I like. Oh well, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like to do.
Hey, some
It
people
is
turn
what
hoes
it
into
is,
housewives.
you know?
I mean, they can do
Yeah,
that.
you know.
They can do that.
So you think she might be a hoe because she gave it up on the first night?
I'm out.
Why she just can't be a woman that knows she like out of life?
She might like a lot out of life. It might not come from the same place every time. But hey,
Oh
I'm
man.
not saying that. I'm just saying that's just not my preference. You know?
What if she carrying condoms with her? She
Then
playing
it
it
means that she
safe.
came prepared because she know that she giving it up.
Right. Or it might get to a sticky situation.
It's gonna make you a hoe because you just a hoe that carry condoms.
Yeah. Oh man, okay. That's what's
Let me
up.
ask
just not
you
a dirty
this,
hoe.
what you think about casual dating or online dating or something like that? You ever did online dating?
Never.
Never been on the online?
No, I prefer to find mine myself. I just don't need to open my life up.
I mean, that's one of the new ways now. You know, online dating. They got
Been
black
on
people
wave
meet.
for a minute now.
Black
yeah.
people meet. What's some of the other ones?
If you're a celebrity and you do like
Black Planet.
Christians mingle. You know.
Black Planet. That's a
Black
throwback.
Planet, throwback for sure.
Yeah, you got Christians mingle, right? Ain't that what it's called?
You're
Who?
talking about
Christian
we getting
mingle,
on the
Yeah,
chat rooms
Christians
then.
mingle.
What,
Yeah.
Bible thumpers? Is
Oh,
that what it is?
you might as well be talking about getting in the chat room.
Yeah, right?
I was saying, they got some of these joints.
Christian mingle? They got
Yeah,
some
Christian
oh, serious.
mingles. Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, they even got one for like cowboys or cowgirls or something, right? You see? Oh, yo. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, isn't
Yeah.
Tinder? That's another one. Tinder.
Tinder's one. Yeah, Tinder's one.
One night stand.
Oh, that's what that is?
See?
Oh,
Tinder's one night stand.
Tinder's one night stand.
Really?
What y'all think about, those who may be listening, what y'all think about online dating? You know, you ever been on Black Planet, where Christians mingle? Any of them, Bible thumpers, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a wholesome person. You might want to go.
BibleThumpers.com.
BibleThumpers.com, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you know what I mean? Y'all been on any of those? What's up? You know, talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. You know, don't hold back. I know people been on online dating sites and shit like that. You know, in my heyday, I've been on a few. You know, I've been on a few, Tag or whatever. But that was just the smash joints, you know.
Yeah, that's all it was for, huh?
Yeah, it was just the smash joints when I was on Tag, you know. I was on Tag heavy when I first got stationed in Texas.
So, as far as relationships, you think it might be hit or miss?
Relationships,
You
yeah.
might
Have
have
anybody
people
met?
that,
Yeah, have anybody met off an online dating site and build into a relationship? I think MC Light, the guy she got married to recently, she met him off a dating site. I read
MC Light.
MC Light, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it was Christians Mingle or black people meet.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not lying. Look, I don't know if it was Christians Mingle. They do got a Christian
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Or it might have been black people meet. You know what I'm saying? It might have been black people meet, one of the two. But yeah, she met her husband off online dating site. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Wow, okay, so.
You don't think love can transpire off an online dating site, man?
No.
Why not? So you don't know nobody that ever. You don't
No,
know
not at all. Yeah, nah, not at
you
all.
don't know nobody that ever met off an online dating site
Nah.
and hit it off and got married.
Nah,
Or
not got
really,
married. Just
married
hit it
or in a
off and keep hitting it off and keep pressing. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Playing Pokemon, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know either, but shit, I like to know if there's anybody out there, you know, who ever met or know somebody that met somebody off an online dating site, you know, and they ended up meeting and hitting it off and getting into a relationship or whatever. I mean, shit. 9 nowadays, that's with the technology going on, it makes it easy for people to talk. Some people ain't able to talk face to face. You know what I'm saying? Some people get scared talking to
they get
people.
nervous.
Yeah, nervous or whatever, talking face to face. So a computer, it makes it that much easier. Then you can go on Skype and start Skyping and seeing each other and talking. You know, that's how niggas get catfish though, like the show.
Yeah, so you look like Janet Jackson. You can't out here looking like Freddie Jackson. That's a catfish for real. It's a catfish for real.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man, that ain't how it's supposed to go down at all. Man.
What, meeting online?
I mean, some people do it, some people like it, but as far as you looking for love, nah, that's a sure shot, flapping the wind. You know what I'm saying?
Some people find love online, man.
Yeah.
Some people find love.
Well, how long does it last?
Yo, I
That's
don't
the
know.
question.
I would like to hear about it if there's anybody out there listening that knows somebody who ever done it themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I don't know anybody. You know anybody that ever met online?
I know somebody that's met another person online. I'm not going to disclose who the person is. I'm just going to say that based off of their experience, you do get connected to some crazy people. This person that got connected ended up getting with somebody that they didn't even know their real alias, for one. So once they actually did figure that out, they found out also that he had 5 kids, of which he never told her about.
Wow.
So, I mean, just living up under a different name, kids that you don't know about. What else don't you know about?
So she got catfish.
So she got catfished.
Wow.
Basically, he was living a double life. So, I mean, it can happen to anybody.
True, but I don't know.
But I'm just saying, you can kind of weed those problems out if you don't meet people online. If you just, get to know the person up close.
Yeah,
and personal.
sometimes those situations can turn ugly too, or uglier than that situation right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't know. I don't really be into that stuff like that.
Trying to meet somebody off a dating site and all of that.
Yeah,
Trying to get into
I
a
think if you
relationship.
out
I
there
get
to
into
meet
a
somebody,
relationship.
I think if you out there to meet somebody, whether it's to get in a relationship or whatever, it should be face to face.
I did see this thing on TV where this girl, she was talking to somebody she had a relationship with who she thought was a man for this whole time. And then once they finally did get together and meet, I mean, they was already in love. She met up with this person that she thought was a man, when in reality it was a woman that was posing as a man. And the other woman was like, well, I feel betrayed because I loved you.
But how can you fall in love with somebody online through a dating site that you never really saw?
She spoke to her on the phone.
So
she
she
sounded like a man. Sounded like a man. But when
Wow.
she saw her in person, she's like, you betrayed me. Because I got to loving you. I'm not gay.
See?
Damn.
Another catfish moment, right?
Right.
Damn, that's
you can just
crazy.
avoid all the
crazy,
problems
see?
if you just meet your people in person.
But then how do a lot of sisters, females fall in love with guys that's incarcerated? You know what I'm saying? Without even meeting them before they get out or whatever.
Pen pals.
See?
Then you get into the
writing
whole
letters,
other.
writing letters and sending each other pictures.
Right, but now they get online now. You know what I'm saying?
You get into some other deeper stuff. I think they might have just
Long
had some,
distance
like,
relationship. That's
that-
what it is, right?
that,
Until he get out, come home.
that, or they could have some, issues going on within themselves, and they feel like that's all.
That's the only thing they could get,
that's
right?
the only thing they
Yeah,
can
it's a
get.
lot of females that have done that before. That have been in that situation, that circumstance. And that's what make you scratch your head like, wow. But
They must have
you're
low
right, maybe
self-esteem.
that's all they think they could get,
Well, I have low self-esteem like that.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, that low self-esteem, man.
Now don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that if let's say my husband went to jail, depending on what he went to jail for, because we had this conversation plenty of times. If he was trying to defend me, and he just so happened to end up going to jail, okay, cool. I'll wait for you till you come home. But if it's one of those situations where I've been telling you all along, nigga, don't be stupid.
Yeah, don't
You
do
better
this.
stop doing this and that. And then you turn around and go to jail after I told you what you shouldn't be doing. Don't expect
I
for me
mean,
to wait
that
for you.
loyalty gone after that, huh?
No, that just means that just
Nah,
means
not really. I get what you're saying. I heard that before. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of times.
that means that you just didn't do your part. So don't expect me to do my part if you're not gonna uphold
What
yours.
if you trying to bring some money and doing some scam stuff like Apollo? You know?
No. Because we would already had that
You
conversation.
know what I'm
and
saying?
I
But he
would've
trying to
told you.
bring some bread to the table. He trying to bring some extra bread to the table.
Oh, there's plenty of ways you can do that without having to
Yeah,
get into
all
all
money
kinds
ain't
of
good
check
money,
frauds. I'm good.
Check frauds, right?
Yes. Forging
Credit
checks
cards and scams and everything like that.
Right.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I had you
Shit,
working
shit,
at
you like
Walmart
that,
before
man.
we be out trying to forge some checks.
But you're supposed to be with them thick and thin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, thick and thin.
death do you part.
So what's the cutoff time?
Well,
If that happened and the person got incarcerated, what's the cutoff time?
I mean, if you went to jail for, like I said, something that
Legitimate.
you know, you defended me or,
Mhm.
you know, for whatever reason that you couldn't control. But if it's something where you just made
So
the
if it was
choice,
something that was legitimate and you got 15 years, you gonna ride that 15 years?
you're going to ride it on out till the wheels fall off.
I don't believe that.
You're going to ride it out till the wheels fall
I
off.
believe 15 years is a long time.
But if you go to
You
jail
got
for
needs.
something
You
dumb,
got needs. Everybody got needs. You got
Yeah,
needs on the
yeah.
outside. Like you said, the flesh is weak, so you got temptation,
we're
man.
going to have to try to get some conjugal visits or something.
Oh,
We're
Sorry, get something together,
We're
right?
going to figure it out.
Oh man. But if it wasn't that serious,
But if you went on some stupid stuff
yeah.
and I told you ahead of time,
And what if he tell you, what if it was legitimate and he got 15 years and he say, you know what, 15 years is a long time, go ahead and have your fun, you know.
it might take me a while. It might take me a while, but
Like what's
I
a
don't
while?
think- I don't
2, 3
think-
months? 6 months?
you can't put a time limit on
Oh.
on love, because if you truly love somebody, and this is just me thinking about my husband,
Mhm.
if my husband had to go to jail for 15 years for who knows what, and it's a legit reason, I love him enough to where I feel like I wouldn't want to be bothered with anybody else. So I can't even fathom it. I can't think of wanting to be with somebody else because that's just not where my mind or my heart is. So, I mean, we've had discussions where we talk about, let's say you pass away or I pass away, are you going to move on and be with somebody else? I don't know if I can move on and be with somebody else. I might just say, you know what, that's it. I don't want to be married to anybody else.
You gotta be married.
Yeah.
You gotta get
I don't want
married
to
to
be involved with
nobody else.
nobody else. I mean, but then again, you never know. 5 years might pass by,
Yeah,
and I might
exactly.
feel like, hey, my box ain't been touched in a while.
Let you step out there and
Let
see
me
if you
step
still
on out.
got it. Is that what it is?
Let's take that chastity belt off.
I could possibly feel like that. You never know.
Let that muffin top out. Let's see them. Hey. So yeah, you still talk about relationships here on Rich Already Podcast. You know?
Yeah. If you got any comments, you know, thoughts, concerns, or whatever going on in your own relationship or whatever, you may want some advice or Q&A on or whatever, call in 347-989-8448. It's 347-989-8448. You know what I'm saying? Talking about relationships part 2 here on Rich Already Podcast.
So how you know when you want to get serious with your mate? Like, oh, this is the one.
I mean, there'll be signs. You'll be feeling like you know, I love this person. You just, after a while, you just know. If you don't mind being around that person 24/7, if you just on the inside, you just feel butterflies.
Bubbly or butterflies
You
or
just
both.
feel, you feel butterflies. You just get that little weird feeling in your stomach. And you just like, you know what? I could
Michael
be.
Jackson.
Yeah,
Yep.
like that.
You bring me butterflies. Yeah. You just feel like you could be around that person for a while and you're not tired of them. I get tired of people quick. I get tired of you quick, and I'll cut you off quick. So if you don't get put in one of those cut off, or just I'm tired of you, tired of seeing your face, or if I just notice that you're
Now,
not.
having that one, or knowing that person that one, does it always have to lead or transpire into engagement or marriage? You know what I'm saying? Can you just be life partners? Help each other out, you know what I'm saying? And just stay single.
Some
Or just
people.
single or considered a couple or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, why everything gotta lead to marriage and engagement, and if you're already doing it as a couple where it ain't no ring or no papers or anything like that involved, why can't that continue?
It's a preference. It's just a preference. I mean, some people want the cow for free, and you know, I just think, in my opinion, if you don't want to make that step out and make that commitment, then you just have some commitment issues. If you can't commit your life to me and do it in a contractual way, do it on paper. Contractual agreement.
That's all it is, a contractual
man.
agreement.
It's an
Contractual
agreement, yeah,
agreement.
it's an agreement that'll fuck you up in the end, cause after a while, we gonna own some property together or something, we're gonna have something
Really?
together.
It's a binding contract.
It's a binding contract, so that just let me know you in it for the long haul. But if at any given moment you ready to just throw it away, you wanna walk away, that just let me know that you're not 100% committed. You might love me, but you just might have some issues. Like commitment.
Oh, that's the issue, commitment.
I mean, it's not necessarily commitment, 'cause you can have that commitment just being life partners. You know what I'm saying?
So
Life partners is life partners, it's for
Okay.
life. You
So if it's for
committed.
life, if
You
it's for life,
committed,
then
you just don't wanna add the whole ring and the whole stipulation of the
I mean,
ring
it's
and,
really
and
not a lot.
papers involved.
it's not a lot to sign a paper, and it's really not a lot to get a ring either.
So for some people it is.
How so?
Some people it's a lot, they can't afford a ring.
Okay, but I don't care.
Can't
Okay,
afford a
Well,
ring.
it's a
look.
Cracker Jack ring.
if we broke
Would you
together,
take it?
look, if we broke together and all you can afford is a Cracker Jack ring, well then give me the Cracker Jack, and then later on you're gonna go ahead and upgrade my Cracker Jack to something else. But make the effort. Show me that you're in it 100%. I don't think it's a whole lot to go to the store and get a ring. I don't think it's a whole lot to sign a piece of paper.
So why it gotta be, I mean, you can sign a piece of paper, it could be within that home. It don't have to be, the paper don't have to be signed, sealed, and delivered by the state or by a judge. You can say, listen, let's write this out
Don't
together.
bring them into it,
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm saying? Don't
It's
bring
not
no
official.
judge and state into it. Let's just say,
That's
hey,
your receipt.
here's a piece of paper here. Let's write down our do's, our don'ts, our commitments on this paper. You sign it, I sign it.
And at
Because
the end of the day,
you're a product. You just went through the conveyor belt. And that's your receipt. Man. Yeah, that's your receipt.
at the end of the day, it's not official.
Think about it, man. You just had your receipt. You keep the receipt with you. Just in case you want to take it back. So you got the marriage certificate.
I can't with y'all.
Just in case you might want to renew it, right? Yeah.
I
See? Yeah,
I
man.
mean, yeah, that could be something like y'all
Jump the
write
broom,
something out together.
Slide down the conveyor belt.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, man. That's how it go. That's how it go, yo.
For real, man. I mean, y'all could write it out together and say, hey, every 5 to 7 years, we reevaluate this contract we just wrote out. You know,
That's a good
maybe we may
idea.
be able to add, we may be able to take away every 5 to 7 years. What's up?
I think that's a good idea though. If people who are actually married, you know, I think every 2 to 3 years you should figure out if you want to renew your contract. Or you know what, nah, it's time to kick your ass to the curb.
After the 2 or 3 years.
After 2 or 3 years, you say 2 or 3 years, that's it. You know what?
Let's write down what we accomplished or something.
Right. What do we
If it
accomplish?
ain't much, if it's still the same shit, if you know, 1 or 2 things added, then it's no good. Huh?
Or you know what? And I think it's a good thing because it's like y'all can sit down and you can say, you know what did you bring to the table these last 2 to 3 years? Or you know what? You really got on my nerves these last 2 to 3 years. And I really can't stand you anymore.
really
I hate
piss
the
me
way
off.
you breathe. I hate the way you look when you sleep. I hate the way you fucking, I don't know,
Oh, man.
laugh.
I hate the
So,
way your feet smell in the morning. Wow, stop playing.
Oh, man.
All the time.
Man,
Marriage is
that's
hard.
Yeah,
Marriage is like an NFL game.
yes.
Oh, that's a
You gotta
tough
take the
one.
knee. You gotta take the knee. You gotta take the knee.
That's a tug of war, man.
Woo.
That's a tug of war, man, for real.
Oh man.
Sometimes you
The
gotta
clash with the Titans. That's what it is. Boom.
Well, here's my question, because I know me, I'm a combative kind of person, so, you know, when in a relationship, or how far into a marriage or a relationship do you just decide, like, okay, let me just put me to the side and how I would normally go about things, and let me do something that's gonna work, make this relationship
For
work
both.
for the both of us.
How far into marriage?
How far into the marriage should you just learn when to take a
Man,
lead?
you shouldn't be married if you don't know how to that's compromise. So if you can't compromise, then
I think, I feel while you married in a marriage, you know what I'm saying, you have, it ain't really no timeline, but you singing and what you can do and what that person can do and what you feel your position is for you to take it to the next level. Now you here and trying to make a compromise with the wife, and then boom, y'all supposed to be on the same sheet of music or having some type of balance so y'all can grow and build together.
yeah.
But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, one might evolve more than the other, or sometimes one might love more than the other, you know what I'm saying?
True.
This is all different altogether sometimes.
Well, here's the question. How often do you take a knee versus what it is that you really want? Like, you might just want to blow up that and be like, well, bitch, I didn't want to do that anyway. But I was nice enough to do whatever because that's what you wanted to do.
Right.
So.
Now, I know speaking for myself, that sounds like me. You know what I'm saying? I blow up after a while.
Take your time bomb, huh?
Yeah. But I do what I gotta do because I know certain things and that and you gonna know your partner. So they know how far they can go and what buttons to push, yeah. And vice versa.
But
So you know if you chilling, you in your zone, and they trying to pick and push your buttons, you like, yeah, I see what she's doing, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You doing this, that, and the third. But then after a while, it's too much, and you just like, bitch, what I just tell you?
You gotta give the stiff arm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know, me. I know I got a temper. I got anger issues. I've been in anger management, so I still go to anger management now. So what I've learned in anger management as of recent, it's just, they taught me. Yeah, I'm just speaking for me.
It sounds like AA meeting.
I mean, for real, man, like, cause I go back, sometimes in the past, sometimes I've been able to just say, alright, I'm here. But if you're gonna keep going and going, like you said, pushing the buttons, then I'm coming back at you. You know what I'm saying? But now, I'm a better man. So with anger management that taught me now, is you know what? Just stay silent. Say, okay, whatever. Because the silence is a deadly killer. So when you silent and they pushing your buttons, you win. You may not think you won, but you won because they're not getting no response out of you. So they're going to get more angered because they're not getting no response out of you. And once I see that you're more angered and you're upset, now it's my turn to push your buttons. You know? Yeah. You know, now it's my turn to push your buttons. Now you're already on 10. Now after I done chilled for like 5, 10, 15 minutes and let you still be on 10, I'm gonna come and raise you up to 20 after the 10 minutes because you know,
I'm not
because I know you upset and you shouldn't have came at me to push my buttons. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what gets me upset, so don't come at me to push my buttons like that. So yeah, I'm gonna stay. I've learned, and that's what it taught. Anger management just recently taught me that. Like, stay quiet, let them think you was, you know. Because I used to think you gotta say something back, so you know you could still feel superior. Like it's a fight. Like who's the alpha or an omega. So it's like, yo, before I just go, because I ain't gonna let you think that you the boss or I'm a child, you gonna talk to me and say and push my buttons however you feel, and I ain't gonna do nothing back. But now I just, okay, I understand, I see what you're doing. So I'm gonna let the silence kill you and make you more upset. And when you go off to yourself or on the phone or whoever you with, then I'm gonna come back. And how you like it now, you know what I'm saying? That's to teach you, how do you like that? How do you like your buttons pushed? You don't like it so much,
So you playing get back or tick for tack?
Kinda. It's kinda like a tick for tack, but yo, it's like, yo,
man, what are we,
like,
sixth
yo, bro,
grade?
it's to teach you to show respect and respect me more. Because if you don't like something done to you, don't do it to me.
So what form does your silence take place? She's talking and you just give her the back of your head and you just walk off?
Nah, I do this. That's it.
The blank stare.
Oh. I understand what you're saying. You're right. My bad. Okay.
What?
I apologize.
They do say it takes two to argue.
I apologize. My fault. I didn't
I'm
know.
not with all of that. I don't, you know what I'm saying, care for all that argument and stuff like that. Make love.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't like it either, man.
I mean, even though sometimes your point needs to get across.
Yeah, it do.
Well, get it across by yourself. Go be mad in a room somewhere. I don't want to hear it. That's how I feel.
You're going to hear everything I have to say.
Yeah,
Once I get done laying out my points to you, once I make my points, then I'll walk away. But you're going to hear what I have to say and how I feel about a situation before I just walk off and leave it alone. I'm not just going to leave it alone without letting you know how I feel about a situation.
So they come out and say, bitch, what the fuck? I'm just telling you, man.
Well, see, then you didn't escalate it now. We didn't escalate it to another level.
So now you on 20. Is that what it is?
I'm on 20 now.
Oh,
You blew up, now I'm blowing up, and we blowing up.
Nobody hearing each other.
And guess what? What's getting solved?
Nothing. Nobody's
Nothing
hearing.
at that point in time.
You know what an argument is? Wasted energy.
Disagreement.
That's all it is. Wasted energy, man.
Energy.
That energy you take to get loud arguing, guess what y'all could be doing? Making
Talking
the
it out.
sheets sweaty.
You could be
Right?
talking it out and fix the problem.
How's the brother
Okay,
say?
you
Between
could-
these sheets.
Okay, you could be between the sheets, but ain't that much between the sheets that's gonna fix whatever problem you feel like
Why
you
not?
have at the moment.
Because you
that
know
don't
what?
solve
When you
everything.
get mad, sometimes women, you know,
But some
quote,
women, and that's another thing.
See what I'm
Some
about to
women
get
they-
to? I'm
women,
saying
they
some
poke
women
and get
will
upset
poke,
so you can
so you
have
can just
rough
tear
sex.
it up, yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
have
you
that
can
rough
have
sex.
rough sex and be like,
Hey,
you know,
if I want to
you
have
wanna
rough
take
sex,
the lines.
rough sex, makeup sex, you know?
You got a caller in
I
there.
just jump on them if I want that. I
Call,
don't
what's
gotta-
up?
Caller, what's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from? You tuned into Rich Already podcast. Hello.
This is anonymous.
All right. Okay. It's anonymous. All right. What's
Why
your
you gotta be
question?
anonymous?
complaints, concerns, or comments? What you got, Miss Anonymous?
More of a comment. I'm listening and I'm trying to figure out how does the silence, yes, that would help in the midst of the other party attacking you, but coming back later and restarting it up, I'm pretty sure anger management did not teach you that.
Anger to start it back up. No, it don't. But you know, sometimes you gotta let the other person know. Like, listen, the issue gotta be resolved at some point. The silence is not gonna just solve it on its own. So whatever your spouse or significant other or partner
you don't think that
is
the
getting.
issue could be resolved by talking about it later when most people are calm?
Yeah,
Versus
yeah.
picking at them?
Of course, yeah. Of course.
Go ahead, Mrs. Anonymous. I hear you. Go ahead, girl. Hey, girl. I hear you, girl.
Yeah, but sometimes people still be in their frustrations and don't want to hear what you gotta say even when they are calm. You know what I'm saying? And then they feel like, why are you bringing this back up again? Because this got you angered for some reason to come at me and press my buttons. So, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. It don't necessarily mean you gotta back at that person or whatever, but you're gonna bring up the conversation again. And when you feel like the person may not, even in your calm state, the person still may not want to hear it because they said what they had to say already, then yeah, if that other person that was getting picked on come back and try to talk to you about it and you ain't trying to hear it, then yeah, I think you should pick back at them then.
Anonymous, you sound like you had first-hand experience with this. Have you had a similar experience?
Definitely.
And what did you do? How did you take care of that situation?
It just goes to 100 after that.
Yeah, because you seem like the person is not going to take that silent treatment, huh?
The silent treatment is fine, but when it's dropped and it's dead and it's over, don't come back.
So don't come back and talk about it.
Bring it back up. Yeah.
Don't bring it up or don't pick.
Nah, don't pick. You can bring it up. There's a way to tell a person what bothered you or have a conversation to get over or fix the issue so that it doesn't happen again without trying to get under their skin.
Okay.
Makes
True.
sense.
That's almost like reopening the wound, huh?
Or pouring salt in the wound.
Yeah.
Pouring salt in the
Absolutely.
wound.
Because if I was hot about it earlier and you come picking with me about it later,
So once again, like you said, I'm sure Agent Benton did not teach you that. Oh man, I hear that. You know?
Hey, but you know what? He left his anger management up to his interpretation. So maybe that's just his interpretation of what they were saying. Maybe they weren't teaching him that at anger management.
Maybe not.
Maybe they were telling him to be quiet. Come back to it when you're calm, when both parties are calm. Not come back and pick.
Yeah, you misinterpreted. Is that what it is?
Yeah, but like I said, when you come back to it calmly, and the person may not, like she said, it may just be dropped in her head or whomever head, it may just be dropped. So when you come back at them calmly and try to talk to them about it, and then their head is dropped and they don't want to hear or discuss it no more, then what?
Then you're going to wind up getting into an argument. That's
Well,
what you
I
said.
think this, if it's not dropped in one person's head and it's still some burning kind of something that other person has on their mind, then the two of you still need to reset. You both need to be calm and come back and talk about it civilly and see how y'all can come to some type of agreement or some kind of compromise or something about the situation so that it can be resolved over and done with and you can go on about your business. But the main or the key point there is that the two of you were calm, because nothing is going to get solved if you still on 100.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's the key word, calm. So yes, we're quiet, we're having silence, we're taking a knee while that person is on 100. But once we both get calm and we have a clear head and we're thinking civilly, then we can sit down and we can communicate our feelings to one another without insulting one another, belittling one another, or, just disrespecting the person, period.
Right. So at the end of the day, the key word is calm.
Mm-hmm.
For all my Latinos out there, calmate. Calm down. All right? So, Miss Anonymous, we want to thank you for charming in, calling in. Does that answer your question?
Absolutely.
All right, appreciate the call. Keep on listening and tuning in. All right, tell a friend, tell a friend. Rich Already Podcast, we here.
All right.
All right.
I know I have issues with staying calm, but these days, I think I'm all argued out. So now I just be like, whatever.
I mean, but like COOKOFF said, it's just wasted energy. Arguing is just wasted energy at the day. Like at the end of the day, like you rather, like he said, why war? You'd rather make love than war. So
I can think of 1,000 other things I could be doing with my time than the argument.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Even though every now and then,
And
I'm in
arguments
for a
only
little
come from
argument.
misunderstanding.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Arguments just come from misunderstanding.
Miscommunication leads to complications. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Oh man, that's what she said. So
That's what she
it
said.
happened. But if you arguing and y'all get the whatever y'all gotta get off your chest, you go that way, you go that way, y'all go in y'all neutral corner. Why bring it up 5 hours later or 2 days later?
Sometimes it's
But in
not.
that person's mind,
sometimes
they
you just
not
need to-
thinking about what you talking about. You thinking everything back to normal,
Yeah.
and then you throw something back up 2-3 days later or whatever.
But if there
Like,
was no resolve to the situation, if you did not close that situation out, and you didn't come to some type of solution that's going to work for the two of you, then that means that there's still a problem that's hanging out there, and that other person is looking for that problem to be solved, which means that it's something that needs to come up again, and y'all need to discuss.
In a
So that
better
it's not
type of
a
way than
problem.
arguing, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
so that there's not a that there's not a continuing problem out there. So you have to come to some type of resolve.
Agreement, common ground, yeah.
Common ground, yes.
That's where it comes into play is compromising.
Right.
But at the end of the day, the bad always gotta be the bigger person.
Always. And that's true. Why does the man always have to be the bigger person?
Because you know what? Women are catty.
Yeah.
Catty patty. That's
And
what they
too,
call
they
it.
too
Right?
shameful to admit when they wrong about something.
Catty patty.
That's the thing. They don't like to admit when they wrong about something and give the man that credit to say, okay, yeah, you're right, I was wrong. And the man always got to be the one to come and say, all right, let's resolve this. Or let me be the bigger person. Let me apologize first. Or let me,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? The woman is just like,
See, that's
I'm
it
not
right there.
apologizing. I'm
For
not.
those of y'all that's listening in a relationship, that's the question right there on women. When are y'all just going to fess up? If y'all started the argument and said, oh, you know what? I'm sorry, baby, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? If y'all out there chime in.
We ain't never gonna come back and say no sorry, baby. I was wrong.
Why not,
Because
though?
you know why?
Why not?
Because then that makes y'all feel like, you know what? Yeah, you always gonna be wrong.
And that goes, no, it's not,
No, that's
because
not
that's not
true.
true.
See?
That's not true.
This is what I'm
Some
saying.
dudes
Let
don't
me
appreciate
let
that
y'all know what
more.
the number
Like,
is
yo,
real quick.
some-
347.
Like me personally,
Well, hold on. I'm going to put this number out right quick. 347-989-8448. Call up, chime in.
like me personally, right? I say this shit to my wife all the time. All the time. Like, yo, why can't you just admit when you're wrong about something? Because you just want to throw it back in my face later.
Well, later.
Now,
That's
it
what
has to
you
be
do.
thrown back in your face.
Let me tell you.
And we wouldn't have nothing. You know what it is? You know why y'all feel like that? Because
'Cause
we
you
know
do it.
that we're right already.
Right.
And y'all don't want to admit that we're right. So
Right.
at certain times later, sometimes it's not that we throwing it in your face. We have to bring it up to let y'all know, like, yo, I was right. Just say I was right, and that's it.
That's putting it in
That's
your
it.
pocket.
Simple as that.
You put
Just
it
like
in
when
your
y'all want to
pocket.
argue, y'all want to be the victor, the victorious one out of the argument.
Look.
No, motherfucker, listen. You going no, because I said this. So y'all feel like y'all won now. You know what I'm saying? But no.
No.
So why you can't just admit that, yo?
And the whole time, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, you like, bitch.
Yo,
Fuck out my face right there. Like,
Y'all constantly walking
Really?
around putting shit in your pocket because you're trying to
Ain't
save
no
it for
way.
later. Because you
Ain't
know
no
what?
way.
I'm gonna put this in my pocket. I'm
Ain't
gonna save it
no
for later
way.
because you know what? I'm gonna throw it back in your face
think
right.
women
Even
can't
if you
admit.
are right,
They just too
slide them a
shameful
little
to
butt,
admit when they
give them a
wrong.
little head, make them feel appreciated, do something nice for them, and then bam, there goes your payback. It just makes me love you more when you
Please.
take a knee.
At the time,
Just
Take
take
a knee.
It just makes me love you more when you take a knee. Just take a knee.
Man, see?
That's it.
why y'all just so shameful to admit when
It's
y'all
not
wrong
that we
about
shameful.
something?
You
Y'all
just
so
can't let shit
shameful
go.
to
That's the
admit when
problem.
y'all wrong
You
about
can't let it go
something.
because you're gonna take that one little win and you're gonna hold on to that win for the rest
That's
of the
not
time.
true. That's not true. And maybe some
And
men
it's
do
gonna
that
keep coming
because,
up,
and let me
and
tell you
coming up,
something.
and coming up.
Maybe some men do that because the woman could never be the bigger person.
That's it.
That's probably why some men do that and throw it back in your face, because when we do get that one chance, it's like, yes, yes, yes.
See,
You know,
that's why you don't get that one
Jump
chance.
shot. Buzzer beater. Ching, cha-ching.
You know what I'm saying? I know. But if it was done, if the woman did it more often, it's nothing to be thrown in your
But we
face.
don't throw it in your
because
face.
you're gonna
That's
get
our reaction inside. In our mind. Yeah, finally. You know what?
Used to it, 'cause then you're gonna be like, you know what? But you know what? You always apologize.
Listen to the
I'm
score.
always right.
Listen to the score. Wife, 5,000. Man, 0. But then when we get it, we like, that one is just like, that's your 5,000 right there. Trust me. Do that one time. I'm telling you.
You're gonna hold on to that one time
Alright.
that you ever won.
Ah.
You keep saying no.
I'm telling
I
you,
guarantee you
you
do
gonna
that to
live
your
with it.
husband. That next day you gonna have rose petals, everything. Put on that red dress. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I'm telling you. Just give him that one time, man.
For real
Let
though.
him win one
For
time.
real though. For real. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of being the bigger person all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's tiring.
It's what you signed up for.
It's not what you signed up for, because that can draw a wedge between y'all. Being always having to be a bigger person about something, that can draw a wedge between you and your spouse or whoever. And you know what I'm saying?
Now, I don't know about the other spouses out there, but even if I know, like, okay, he did take a knee, and I probably was kind of wrong about this situation, I probably won't come out or come up to you and say, you know, you were right. But I'll probably do some things on the side to kind of like make up for the fact that I know I was wrong.
So you
Okay.
want to come and say, you know what, I
So somewhere
apologize.
deep
I
inside,
acted
you
on
might know that you might have been just a little bit crazy or over the edge, over the top. And you
I
just
mean,
come back later.
I want to hear from some of the women listeners, if you're listening in. Like, have you ever apologized to your man for being wrong? Have you ever took that step to be the bigger person? Like, you know, call in 347-989-8448. You know, have you ever took that step to admit when you was wrong and told your man, I was wrong, you was right, you know, that's it. You know, whether it was thrown back in your face or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? I want to figure this out. I want to figure this out why women don't do it. I just want to know why women don't do it. Why they can't do it. Why not? You know? I mean, I still haven't heard a valid point from you why women don't do it. You know?
Yeah, because they're not. That's it. And you know what?
Look,
She's
my point
talking
is
for millions of women right now. I guarantee it.
Yeah, because they're not. That's it. That's a valid point. They're not. We're not. That's it.
The valid
Case
point
closed.
is this, okay? When you get your one win, we'll never hear the end of it. So you can't never be right, even if you are right.
You're going to hear the end of
Oh, we got a caller. I hope you could give us, me and COOKOFF, some clarification on this or something. Let's see what you got to say. Caller, what's up? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Nikki, and I'm calling from Ohio. How y'all doing?
We all right,
Hey,
man.
good.
From Ohio.
Hey, first of all, I know I have, as a woman, I have to apologize for things I said that have been out of line, things I needed to apologize for. I don't feel like apologizing I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I feel like if you're wrong, you're wrong. I mean, it may take a minute for me to apologize, but I mean, it's something that I do. I don't.
So how long does it normally take you to apologize?
It just depends, because sometimes, women have pride too. So
Right.
depending on what the circumstances is at bigger person inside of you to say, okay, you know what, I'm not him. Let me go ahead and do the right thing and apologize because I know I was wrong. But I mean, sometimes it takes a little longer to get to that conclusion. But I mean, in the end, I mean, just depending. Like I said, there's always circumstances to, you know, whether or not I apologize and why I would apologize. Like I said, sometimes, I mean, y'all do the same thing, so I don't even know why you sit up there talking about women and why does it take so long.
So why would it take women that long to get to that conclusion?
Go ahead, what?
I said, so why would it take a woman that long to get to that conclusion? If she know she was wrong, then she was wrong. A kid know when they did right or wrong.
Right. It's not that we got to move. We know when we wrong.
Right.
First of all.
And look, sometimes the man.
From the jump, we already know, like, if you call your man a bitch, or you call your man out his name, or you do something like, you know what, he didn't deserve all that. Or maybe he deserved a little bit of it, but like, you know what, let me be a bigger person. We know when we're wrong. We know when we're wrong. So,
We know when y'all wrong. Y'all just don't like to admit it. That's just like, you know, sometimes men still, listen, sometimes us men still will let y'all have a win, even when we know we right, just so it don't carry on and go further. The conversation of, we may know that we right from the jump, and y'all wrong, and we say, all right, you right. We just get y'all the way. Okay, you're right.
Guess what?
You know
We
what?
still wrong.
Yeah, you know.
But you know what? I'm sorry. I think it all boils down to this. I think the only reason why y'all be trying to give us the win is because you think that.
the first time, only reason why you give us the win is because you know you done did some shit that you know you can't open your mouth and say shit, because you open your mouth and say something, you know some past shit is gonna come up and fly right in your face. That's why y'all mute as motherfuckers, because y'all know that we saw some past shit from last week or last month that y'all ignorant asses did, and y'all don't want it. That's why you mute.
That's because y'all hold on to grudges.
And y'all gonna be cut off from the ass too. So that's the reason why y'all be trying to give the win, because when we mad, ain't nobody giving up nothing. I don't know about you, but I'm not giving up nothing if I'm pissed. You got me annoyed about something, you ain't getting nothing. So happy wife, happy life. That's what they
I'm
say.
gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna keep my dick to myself. Is that right? That's not, they don't hold the same weight, right? Unfortunately.
You gonna come down to 1 summer 4 hours.
All right, Nikki from Ohio.
You want to be held at night. You have a nice one.
I mean, yo, listen, man. Yo.
Happy wife, happy life. That's what they
So
say.
what's our saying?
Once again, huh?
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 Once again.
Yeah, huh? Right, huh?
And that's
What
why
you
it's
say?
part 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
We're getting to this point on the part 1. Happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life. So what about the man, huh?
I told you what's the man saying.
What's the
Happy husband, get a man cave. I told
That's
you.
good, man. I like that.
Man. Like, yo, we ain't gotta say it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
See, I'm gonna just put it out there, ladies. The ladies that's in a relationship or single, because y'all gonna find y'all a special one. Once again, argument, okay. Sometimes you're gonna agree to disagree, but sometimes the argument transforms into nagging. And you don't know, the nagging eats away at a man's heart. Like a dagger. Like you just like taking a little needle and just pricking them.
Chipping away.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what,
Chipping
nagging, men classify or define nagging as simple reminders. I could give you a simple reminder and you can take that as a nagging. So what exactly is
You know what?
a nagging?
Okay, so you want to talk about giving a simple reminder. Maybe your husband remembered, but it's not on the top of his priority list at that time. So he don't need a reminder. So that becomes nagging. I remembered. I know. I did not forget. But it's not at the top of my list right now. So stop nagging me about it.
You're bugging me. Sit down. Fix your face.
Reminds me
Don't
of
play
a
with the puppy.
situation
The
that
baby reminders and you get upset a little bit, is it because it's not on the top, you remember it and it's not on the top of your priorities?
We have a situation that's quite fresh in my mind. Okay?
That's it, everybody.
My son has a fundraiser going on at his daycare right now. Me, being a first-time parent, I'm all excited about this fundraiser. I want him to be the top of his class. I want him to have the highest sales in the class. So, here I go. I'm at work. I'm getting everybody to sign up for this little fundraiser or whatever. I'm asking him, hey, did you take the fundraiser paper to work so you can have people sign off on it? No, I didn't do it yet. 2 times in a row I asked you. The 3rd time is the charm, because now I'm on fire because your ass still ain't took this damn fundraiser paper to work to get some people to sign up
Well,
for
some
it.
things, I'm not going to say it's not important to him, but some things it's not on the high priority.
As he explained.
Okay.
Oh, he did?
Yes,
Okay.
as he said.
That's
So
it.
he said, your time is not my time, which
There
I
you
don't
go.
agree with.
So now you're mad, you know?
Yes, I am that.
Now you're mad.
I am that. Because you see that the shit is important to me, so why can't you just go along with the program and stop trying to go against what I got going on over
man,
here?
You forgot. We human. You forget things, man. That's
Okay?
it.
But that's alright, because I got reminders to help you out. I'm going to ask you every single day, did you take that paper to work? And that's what you're going to call nagging.
Yeah.
Okay? And then I have my other little ways that I'm going to remind you, that I'm not going to tell you on air, but I'm going to remind you.
But let us do that to y'all. Right? But goddamn, I told him I get it done. Right? that's how y'all respond. But goddamn, I said I get it done. Shit. Wait till I get to it.
Yeah, then we go from
What you not
ask you
gonna
a
do?
simple question.
Exactly.
You coming at
You
me
know what
like
I'm
that.
saying?
What you not gonna do?
Now that's it. Argument.
That's perfectly fine. You can remind me all you want to, because sometimes I need reminders. Only thing I ask is that if I'm laying down in the bed and I'm getting ready to go to sleep, don't try to wake me up and ask me about whatever it is that you were trying to ask me or what to remind me of. Remind me when I'm awake. That's it. That's all I ask. Don't catch me while I'm trying to go to sleep
But why I am asleep?
or while I am
'Cause I don't know
asleep.
what I'm talking about. If I sleep.
Because I know.
I'm about to say some things that might not leave for your ear, man.
Alright, just don't fuck with my You can remind me, tell me whatever you want to tell me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I could be in the sleep, dozed off in the dream. Oh, she got some big titties. Whoa. You know, who you talking about? You, baby. Oh, man.
For real. So that go both ways though. It can't be no double standard to that. You know, it go both ways, man. Like, God, women, y'all like to nag. Y'all like to nag, aka simple
Reminders.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, aka. But
Dress it up.
yo, for real, that shit don't be cool, man. Like we remember. I know I do. I remember stuff. Some things I forget, you know, and that's because it's not important to me. If I do forget it, it wasn't. You know, but
That's messed
Thanks for
up.
letting us know.
Yeah, that's messed up, right?
To you versus
So
us.
you didn't care. You don't give a fuck. Why she tell me that shit? She know I'm gonna forget. Fuck it.
I try to remember, but
Wow.
I forget a lot of things
You are trying,
sometimes. You
because if
know,
you really
shit, I
try.
hit you up at the last minute for the show. Everybody been reminding me.
Yeah, he forgot. He forgot. That's what happened.
Everybody been reminding me to hit you up. I get sidetracked. Once I
Write
get
it
sidetracked, I
down.
forget.
Take a picture. Read a book.
He didn't really care. He was just like, oh yeah. She was supposed to
Once
be on
I
the
get
show.
sidetracked, I
You call
forget.
us
You know what I'm
at the same
saying? I forget when I get sidetracked.
time.
Nah, I forget.
So
certain
here's
things myself.
another thing that me and Cooko, we were talking earlier. Why do some of y'all women expect us to remember things for ourselves and for y'all all the time?
Like,
You got a hair appointment next Thursday.
Hair appointment,
2 o'clock.
doctor's appointment at 2 o'clock or something. It
You
could be a doctor's
you
appointment.
told me Sunday. Okay. Remind me. I'll remind you Wednesday. That's what I'm doing. If you forgot that Thursday, you on your own.
okay, I don't know. I can't say I'm guilty of that because I think I know when my hair needs to be done. I
it ain't got. I was just trying to give an example.
What about a doctor's appointment? You say, hey, babe, remind me I got this doctor's appointment next week. This time, like you said, next Thursday at 10. All right, cool. I remind you. Like you said, maybe it may be Tuesday. Oh, here come Tuesday. Hey, you know you got that appointment Thursday at 10. All right. Thursday come, you missed the appointment. Why didn't you remind me? I told you on Tuesday. Well, today's Thursday. You should have said something yesterday. Well, I told you 2 days ago. Who fault? I got other shit on my mind. For real. Who fault is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, who fault is that? Shit, you don't remind me when I got a shit. You know what I'm saying? I go shit. That's it. Like damn, like for real. Y'all be expecting us to remember shit for ourselves and for y'all. Then get mad. When you know what I'm saying? If we do remind y'all get mad. If we don't remind y'all still get mad. Like it's not my job to remember stuff for the both of us. Yeah.
I don't know, because in my house, I'm the one that's got to remember stuff. So, I mean, I ain't the one with the best memory, so I put everything in my phone.
Yeah,
so
I'll write it down.
Everything's an agenda for me in my phone, and that's how we remember shit in my house. I don't know how y'all do it in everybody else's house, but...
Nah, I'll write it down, or like I said, I just put it on my phone, you know?
Yeah.
Whether it's for me or other stuff in the house, appointments, just like that, I just set it up. Because I know I got other stuff I'm thinking about,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
And we got bills that's due, so I got a bill organizer on my phone, everything's on my phone. So I lose my phone, I lose my life, because niggas don't remember shit if we ain't got phones.
It becomes a headache. It becomes a headache, man. A headache, which leads to an argument, which leads to another headache, a migraine.
Yeah,
you know, so
pretty much.
For real, man.
You gotta try not to let it get to that level,
Yeah,
it's hard. Easier said than done.
You gotta balance it out. You gotta try to balance it out.
You can see what it is, you know. Y'all women, you haven't figured it out. You know what I'm saying?
We haven't?
Yeah, that men, we so simple. You know what I'm saying? Let a dog roam and he'll find his way home. They tell you these things in different songs and music and stuff. We simple.
So y'all don't need much.
No, we don't.
All y'all need is
I guarantee you, every woman that I've been with, every woman that I've been with, like you said, every woman that I've been with, relationship or married, I tell them in the beginning, I'm simple to please. Oh yeah, what's that? Fuck me, feed me, show me affection. And you can't even remember those three things. You know what I'm saying? At times. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck me, feed me, and show me affection. That's it. That's everything else I can do.
Well, then I
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Becomes the question,
does she take shorthand? Write it down. That was simple.
How often do you need all three in order to be happy?
Well, I need food every day. Shit. I need food every day.
I ain't talking about something that bleed and don't die.
Okay, so does your woman have to cook every day, or can she? Okay, because feeding you could be
taking something out for dinner. I can cook,
call out.
but take something out for me to cook. Why do I have to think of the meal? That's fine too.
That's fine too.
That's fine too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I shouldn't be the one.
Simple.
I shouldn't be the one who, you know what I'm saying, every day, what's for dinner? Well, shit, you got eyes, it's food in here. You tell me what's for dinner.
What's for dinner? Whatever you cook.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be the one always having to do that. Not all the time, you know, like, yo. So, yeah, being fed is every day. Fucking, I would like to fuck every day, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? 3 times a week is good for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
3 times a week is good for me. You know? And affection is just, we just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Watching TV, up under each other, whatever the case. That's it. That's not hard. That's not hard.
Simple.
That's pretty simple.
You see a dog, what he do? Piss, shit, and eat, and then he go and get what he get. He come back home, right? Simple, man. And you look at the dog and say, "Oh, look at my dog." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we rubble. That's affection right there. You see?
Yeah. Even the sunshine, the dog's at. You know?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so dogs need affection too. But they simple. See, sometimes that's what it's about. It's an art form, you know. Sometimes simple is good. It's good or better, you know. So we just trying to let y'all ladies know out there. Trying to educate some of y'all ladies that's in relationships currently or in the past. So when y'all do get y'all special someone, boom, you know how to treat them.
That's right. Fuck them, feed them, and give them affection.
That's it. And be happy. I'm telling you, you won't have no problems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, happy camper.
For real.
He'd be hypnotic by that song, put a ring on. Then he really get it.
You know what I'm saying? For real. That's it.
You gotta keep it going. You can't change it though.
Yeah, you got exactly. You gotta stay consistent with it.
Cause you know, with that fucking part, you know, you can have a woman, she work and do this, that, and the third, and then come home, and the man be ready, and he might, oh, I'm tired. But if it's reversed, the man could have worked 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? He could have got the kids ready for school in the morning, came home, took a shower, laid out. As soon as she started rubbing him, he ready. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all just operate on a different battery.
What you mean?
Y'all just got a different battery.
What you mean?
When a woman's tired, she's tired. When y'all tired, it's like, I'm tired, but I can still get some ass.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Y'all niggas ain't really tired. When we tired, we dead tired.
Oh, that's the beautiful relationship. What's wrong with that? You know?
So here's my question then. Okay, so what if she decides, okay, you know what, I'm tired, but you want it, I'm just gonna give you some lazy ass.
No.
Are y'all okay with that?
No, I don't want no sympathy sex.
For real, right? So
Alright, you tired? Alright,
pity
never mind.
sex,
I'll
yeah.
go watch a game or something.
I mean,
sex.
who's to say, what exactly is pity sex?
What you just described, right?
You roll over to one side, okay. Come on, let's go. Pity sex?
Yeah, for real.
Okay, so you want her into it 100%. She gotta be doing acrobatics, gymnastics, and all
Alright,
that
so
other
if the
stuff.
man tired, you want him into it 100%, don't you? Cause you think about your needs, you ain't thinking about everything he just did.
I guess if I wanted, I'm just
did.
driving the car, so I mean, I'm the one that's on top. I'm doing the work. I'm getting mine. I don't know about you. I'm doing me. I'm getting mine.
Driving the car.
I'm driving the car. I'm gonna get to my destination.
Oh man, one way or the other.
One way or the other.
Oh man, see, well that's the big difference right there.
It is.
So if you say you're tired, the man just gotta say, all right.
Yeah, 'cause
Hey, if
we
you're
back
tired,
to
that's
stimulate.
fine. You just lay right there. I'm gonna drive the car. I'm gonna get to
So
my
what happened when the
destination.
man said, oh, he tired? Oh!
And that makes, hey, if he's tired, I'm gonna drive the car. And I'm gonna get to my destination.
Oh man, see? So you gonna get it
So,
either
yeah,
way.
Either
right?
way, you don't even care. Like, you don't care about life.
You ain't gotta
You
do
don't
nothing. You just
care.
lay there. You just
You know?
lay back. You lay back. I don't call it sympathy. If you
No
tired,
sympathy.
there's no sympathy needed.
So what if
You
you start
tired?
driving the car and it go flat?
I'm sorry, I haven't
You know
had
what I'm
that
saying?
experience yet.
I don't know
You
about
might
that.
be tired, but I just asking.
I haven't
I'm
had
just
that
asking.
experience yet. So if I ever have that experience, I guess I'll come back and let y'all know. But I'm sorry, I can't speak on what I haven't experienced. I haven't experienced a flat tire just yet. But if we got a flat tire, I don't know. We're gonna have some issues.
You gotta pump it
We're
up.
gonna have some issues.
That's all.
You got a flat tire.
You have to fix it flat, right?
Yeah.
You have to fix it flat.
I got to fix it. That's all I got.
You got to fix it flat.
Oh,
We got some problems.
For real. Oh man, that's crazy. You know, it be like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, man, men are simple. Like he just stated, men are easier to stimulate than y'all. You know what I'm saying? We are. We easier to stimulate. Like you said, you just tell him lay back and you just drive the car. That's it. He gonna
That's
boom.
He gonna
That's
be like,
it.
alright, I ain't gotta do nothing and I get some ass, okay.
But y'all the roles is reversed. I want to be left with, kids, leave me alone. I just said I gosh, like, why you bothering me? You see, I just worked all day.
You so inconsiderate.
Exactly. We get called everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's my
Damn, what am I? A piece of meat?
Like, oh, for real. You want to make us feel guilty and shit.
And then you got a trick for that. You say, all right, you act like you leaving, leave for a while, and come back, throw it right on the lips. Pow! Hold that.
I had a friend tell me, when they don't want to do that, you know what you do? You get in the bed next to them, you jerk off and bust right on them.
And then you know what she do? She wipe it off and she slap it right on your face. Right on your cheek.
That's too much.
You jerk off and bust right on their
How
leg.
rude is that?
Yeah, right.
Come on.
I'd rather just slap it on your lips.
So now we're in the habit of being rude.
You might think you drooling.
Oh.
Slide it right in there. Hey.
Oh, you talking about those lips. Okay. I thought you were talking about the other lips. That's rude times two.
Is it?
Rude times
Wow.
two. You
If
gonna
you're married,
jerk off?
you're
You
supposed to
gonna
keep it
jerk off?
spontaneous.
You gonna jerk off and then you just gonna slap it on my lips?
Oh, I didn't say nothing about jerking off.
Oh. Oh, you just said just come out and just slap it on their
Yeah.
lips. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying jerk off and then just slap it on their
While you
lips.
sleep, you gotta try something spontaneous. You know what I'm saying?
Spontaneity, honey.
Yeah, you gotta have it, you know? It's all good.
Good luck, because if your wife is anything like me, when I'm asleep, I'm dead to the world. So you can slap whatever you want to on my lips. The nigga probably ain't waking up.
Oh man, stop playing.
A tornado can rip through the room, and my ass will still be
You
asleep.
gonna be sleeping.
When I'm asleep, I'm asleep.
Oh man, that means
dead to
you be
the
in a
world.
dead coma.
I'm in a coma
That's
until the
crazy.
next morning.
Man, that's bad.
Okay, Charles, it's time for me to get up out of here.
Right.
All right.
Alright,
It was
man.
nice.
It was fun having you.
It was fun.
fun.
It was nice being with you. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
No doubt. That was Donita for those who was listening and watching on Facebook Live or whatever. Yeah, man. But you know, it's sometimes that some people that was listening, when has there ever been a time like that for y'all? You know what I'm saying? Or the roles been reversed. You've been too tired to have sex or anything like that, or maybe just finding the simplicity in your man or woman, just, you know what I'm saying, and keeping them satisfied or happy, keeping the relationship going and strong, like for real. It's crazy, man.
I want to know how long do a couple in a relationship got to be together before that question comes up. You know what I'm saying? Before they get engaged or whatever. So that man popped that big question.
How long they should be together?
Yeah, how long should they be together?
I mean,
Or they get proposed to.
I don't know. I don't think that really has a timetable or anything on it, because I think that goes back to maybe person showing their loyalty or love or whatever towards that person. You know what I'm saying? And how much they really down for them, how much they ride for them, how much they show them that they can be there for them to get that question asked. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's a timetable on it. Some people may go a long time. Some people may go years. You know what I'm saying? Years. Some may be 1, 2, 3 years. You know?
Maybe
6
2,
months.
3, 4 months.
Yeah, for real. For real, you know? So, it's just, it depends, man. What I wanted to talk to too when she was here, but maybe some people that's listening, have you ever taken a relationship advice from a friend that might have been single, or a friend that in a relationship who relationship ain't too good, or have you taken or have you given relationship advice, but don't apply it to your own relationship. Because there's a lot of people I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there listening, single or in a relationship, who has given and taken relationship advice that they don't even apply for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You know, I don't understand how you can be in a relationship and give relationship advice and not apply it to your own relationship, you know, or get relationship advice from a friend, even if it's a best friend, long-time friend. How many best friends you got? That 2 or 3 of them might be single, and only you and another might be in a relationship and still taking advice from a single person. Like, how does that work? Or maybe in-laws or family members getting into your shit. Like, how did y'all survive that? You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, in-laws get into their relationship and their in-laws dictate how they should be living in their relationship, or how they should go about, you know, being with their man or their woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some people personally who told me before that their in-laws be too involved in their marriage or relationship and stuff, you know.
Like what?
Like just telling them how they should be with their spouse or partner.
Oh, you should do this with your husband. You should do it. Really?
Yeah. You know, and this is in-laws telling their son or daughter this. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, damn, like for real? Like, that's crazy.
The in-laws is telling who that? The son or the daughter?
Whoever, yeah. It's on whichever end it is, you know? Yeah.
Instead of just minding their business.
Yeah, instead of minding their business, you know? Like, and cause, you know, it's some people, in-laws, they got in-laws who ain't even together with their sons or daughter, father, and still get their son or daughter advice, and it ain't good all the time, you know?
Yeah, all advice is not good advice.
All advice ain't good advice, so it's just like, who you supposed to listen to, or should listen to, or should not listen to, and or keep your marriage to yourself, because a lot of people do have a lot of outside influences that get involved into their relationships, and rather than just keeping it quiet, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people are in relationships and one spouse like to broadcast everything about their relationship, you know, and the other one may not be that open like that, you know, and that can cause a conflict too, you know, like, how do y'all maintain within your relationship and keep it strong, keep it going if one spouse, well, I'm not gonna say spouse, but one partner may be the type to put everything on Facebook, Instagram, pictures and this and all of that and information, and the other one ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's hard.
It's hard, you know. It's some people don't like it. You know,
that's the day and age and era that we in right now.
Yeah.
You know, all the social media and stuff, so it's hard.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, me personally, I don't care for it. I don't really care for it. If I do, I may do it here and there, maybe like for a Mother's Day or a birthday or something. I give a shout out to my spouse or whatever, Mother's Day or birthday or anniversary or something like that for the most part. But
on social media?
Yeah. But other than that, I don't, you know, you got people with this WCW and Women's Crush Wednesday and Men Crush Monday and putting their boyfriend.
Man Crush Monday?
Yeah. Right? Ain't that what it's called? Yeah. Man Crush Monday. It's
putting their boyfriend or somebody else?
Yeah. Boyfriend, husband, or somebody they crushing on or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there like that. You know. Then you see those on social media who glorifying their relationship. 2-3 days later, a week later, they cursing their partner out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this motherfucker. I'm single. You know what I'm saying? A week later, I love Babe. Babe is my babe. You know, man, he's so special. She's so special.
He did this for me. He did that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
flashing pictures. He brought me this. He brought me that.
Yeah, you know, but just a week ago it was fuck him and fuck her. And, yo, this ain't right. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's a woman attitude. Off and on like a light switch.
yeah, but some dudes do it too. It's not just women though.
Oh, dudes do that too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I seen people on my social media who did that, you know what I'm saying, to their girl or partner or whoever, you know what I'm saying, and be like, damn, like, I just scroll, you know what I'm saying? That's why I just got social media to scroll and scrutinize motherfuckers for watching, you know? I laugh, you know? I don't really put nothing up on my social medias unless it pertains to something business-wise or something that I feel strongly about.
Yeah, that's about it.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I see it a lot on both sides, men and women, like, you know, downplaying their girl or man or
so you seen a lot of guys up there, they're big, they female up, and then the next week or a couple of days they just flipping on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. I won't name no names or call nobody out, but yeah, I mean, yeah.
No name, no blame. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's crazy.
Like, I've seen it. I've seen it a lot. And it's crazy.
And what's the point? What's the purpose in it?
No, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why people do that. You know what I'm saying? I think it just makes whomever be doing that, I think it makes them look even more ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? As a person.
So now you're putting out your business inside, outside to the public.
Yeah. For everybody to see and get to know and involved in your relationship or whatever the case may be. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's stupid, man. Like, this shit don't make no sense. None at all. So, you know, y'all can always, we talking about relationships here. You know, y'all can always hit us up on Facebook, Instagram at Rich Already Podcast across the board. You know, Rich Already Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. Leave it. If you're just catching the show, you can always go back and listen to it soon on blogtalkradio.com/Rich Already Podcast and on iTunes at Rich Already Podcast. And you know, always leave your thoughts, comments and opinions, you know what I'm saying, about the show, about the topic, whatever the case may be, you know. Yeah, like relationships, man. We did a part 1. You can catch that too, you know what I'm saying? This is part 2, and relationships, I think relationships could be talked about forever. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's a broad topic right there.
For real, it could go on and on and on, you know, but, you know, it was fun doing these relationship episodes, man. Like, I hope some people got a lot of insight, got some laughs today, you know, because I had a good time doing this today, man. Like, it was fun. It was really fun. And, I mean, yo, we had some people call in and say what they said, you know.
Yeah, we appreciate all the callers out there, all the listeners. Continue to listen and also chime in on different episodes that we have and discussions we might talk about, you know?
Yeah, definitely do that. Next week, we're going to be discussing Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Why do people, I'm not going to even say we.
Halloween, yeah.
Why do people celebrate, why do people of, you know, maybe I
want to, damn it. That's
celebrate Halloween and go out and take their kids trick-or-treating and buy costumes just for one day that you're probably not going to fit next year, you know what I'm saying? And you're taking your kids trick-or-treating, but you're telling them to check all the candy before they eat it. I can avoid that, you know? Like, that defeats the purpose, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do people celebrate Halloween? What's the meaning behind Halloween? You know, where did it come from? How did it get started? You know, people just doing this because. So we're going to be talking about that next week. So y'all definitely want to tune in and hear what we got to say about Halloween, you know, whether you celebrate it, don't celebrate it, buy costumes.
You celebrate it, go to Halloween costume parties and so forth and so on.
For real, you know, so stay tuned. We're gonna keep it interesting, keep it juicy for y'all, you know, and real informative, informational. But we thank y'all for tuning in today on Relationships Part 2. I'm RDOTT. You can find me on all the social media sites at r.com, RDOTTKOM. That's RDOTTKOM, r.com, Facebook and Instagram. Cook-Off.
Yeah, you can follow me on IG at COOKOFF718.
And also, you know, Donita, you can find her on, you know, Facebook, Donita Fuentes-Chatman. And give a shout out to our camera woman behind the scenes, Donita Latrice. You can find her on there. You know what I'm saying? You want to get your joint out? What's up?
Yeah. Just
Donita
did it.
Latrice,
Donita Latrice.
everything.
Yes.
Donita Latrice.
Ah, yes. I have a casting call tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow,
You in the
12
Atlanta
3,
area. She has a casting call for what is it? A short film that she's doing. She has a casting
it's
call
a
for
comedy.
short film, a comedy that she's doing. You know, you can find her again on IG and Facebook at Donita Latrice. Hit her up if you want to be a part of it. You know, we're doing some big things, some major things out here. You know, just stay tuned, stay a part of the Rich Already podcast family. You know what I'm saying? Stay rich in knowledge, rich in health, rich in spirit, rich in life, laughter, all of it. You know what I'm saying? And we out.
Rich already, not just meaning in wealth or monetary value. I'm talking about health, mind, body, and spirit. It's time to get with it. Stop thinking so simple and think about our principles. Start with our mental, use the eye in our central vessel of the brain. That's how we change things. It's time to spread our wings and soar like some eagles. This podcast is here to bring awareness to the people. RICHALREADY. Enjoy the topics each week. Enlightenment we speak, giving it to you raw. Nothing but the realness, straight from the door. Truth and opinions, no alternative facts. We here to break barriers with positive impact. Recognize the real, comical yet and still powerful words of wisdom that everyone can feel. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. We rich, stay rich, stay rich, stay rich. Get rich, stay rich, be rich, stay rich. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. We rich, stay rich, stay rich, stay rich. Get rich, stay rich, be rich, stay rich. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich.